Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Clarksville Harbor Decals tutorial. Today I'm teaching you how to do water decals for your model kits. It could be for Gundams or any kind of model we sell in the shop, including war models. So I have water slide decals. There's just getting to it. I also have the water for the water slide decals. We'll get all to this step when we get to the actual decals. I also have some additives. That's for another video. But, okay. So, you remember, the guy we're going to do this to is the new Gundam Burkai, which is over here my set. And, so you all can see, I do literally off camera, break them down to parts. They say you can then get her. I'm too worried that it won't move, so it's my paranoia. I took it apart for my own reasons. Some parts are generically sealed together in house, so I can get a form I wanted to make sure it could stay in. But just like coma mode. So we're going to go through all the steps to prep it. It's going to be a very long video, and bear with me. So it's going to be a light introduction to using aerosol cans, because I actually have to use this. So let's start off. You want to use a water slide decal. So it's straight on a kit. You don't really have to worry about much of a color code or anything else. Like you didn't paint it. You can put it strictly on, you're golden. However, if you do paint or anything, like I did all the green panel lines on the new Gundam, you have to seal it. So, you need a coat, a top coat. There's like, it's pretty much a sealant. It's pretty much, in modern terms, they're called top coats, clear coat, gloss coat, matte coat. I went with a Mr. Hobby top coat, and there is a procedure to this. It's also a procedure used to priming models, which you will see right now. I only need a small can because I am not going for this. The reason why you need to coat model first before using decals. If you were to decal the model and then coat on top with any kind of chemical coat, some chemical coats have been known to react to the decal, causing a whitening effect. It looks really weird and fuzzy. So to go around that, you clear the model first, and then you put your decals on, and then you see the decals with their own special sealant, which is this guy. It's a sealant. I also have a softener in case. Use them in tangent. You know about these guys. But first, we must seal the model. And it's prefer to use these outside. I do not have the liberty to do that right now for this recording, so I am bringing out what I use for airbrushing. My box. So that box is what I use to airbrush in. It's really cheap for me because now my airbrushing stuff gives me chemicals. So now, yeah, there's a lot of weird prep work. But let's get to work. This is a really short video. This video's probably going to be short because I'm pretty much going to be doing this, showing you how to put on one full decal, the prep the model kit, one full decal. There may be a pause link. It's why I had to do this weird odd camera angle this time, so you being in front of me, in front of the center. Also, there'll be a live stream coming up at some point to show off the progress on the P8 double eraser. And so, aerosol cans. They're very different between one company makes them. General rules on I go. I do a couple shakes. Best thing to know, they say go 30 seconds in your head. It says to get the chemicals in here nice and not irrigate, but mixed together. Alright, then you take the spritzer, do a few spritz. Yeah, just keep this primed and ready. Okay. had to move this guy closer to me because I want the box to get most of the liquid in it. Because right behind me is my 3D printer printing off of Godzilla. So, pretty much before you start to do this sealant, double check any work, make sure you have no defects. You don't want to permanently fix for paints. Use alligator clips. I have a set of alligator clips. You find the best spot to holster it. For me, it's back in the nubs area where this guy gets hold. Did I leave a nub? I did leave a nub. I took all the nubs out. That was weird. I thought I cleaned this model. So this next part, backpack. Oh no, yeah. To make sure I can still do Psychoma mode, I literally turn the whole kit into Psychoma mode. Like again, my major fear with this is if I seal it, it'll move. Though, from what I read in most of the products sold and tips, that is not true. It is just a my number one fear. It's just my personal paranoia. Experiment. If you find out it's true, go with it. I'm, like I said, worried. Here are the legs. You. I am just randomly grabbing parts. Let's go 5 parts at a time. Alright. Well, I'm paranoid. This was coated in a another cylinder with my airbrush. And I know why, but my paranoia comes from. But the cylinder I'm using is a hobby pre-made, so it should not be an issue. I'll find once it transforms. So, alright. Take this. Do not holster up to this. You get a little further back. I'm reflex to this now. So, and you go this way. You can just nothing major. He's coated. I'll put him over here on the auto box. He can rest. And now I want to read this for the whole process. Yeah, make sure that is good. You see the fog, that is the chemicals. And if you're curious, I'm not worried. I actually still have a door open, and that's going that way, feeling so. My brother used to use a hobby, home improvement variant of this. That was strong. I got used to this. That's really bad. I meant that. I messed up chemically in my brain with this chemical. Oh, why? If you here's why you need an open room. It can get you lightheaded and some other effects. Primary slight head. Yeah, wait. What's the wrap to this? Tell me how much it's right. I had to go through multiple coats. Didn't I? I did shiny. Oh, that's taking long. Okay. Alright, well, let's do a second coat. Alright. I'm just doing a second coat to make sure I got this cleared. And safest thing to have is tweezers to do this. I do not have tweezers due to the fact my tweezers are missing, which I hate. Very, very much so. We're bringing the camera back out as it needs to be done. Okay. So let's start with. I'm on this side. Let's start with this side. This side is number 2. Oh yeah, I have to play with these so weirdly. Alright, you put your thing in here. Like a water orbit. Watch it though, because you're not trying to get to a certain level. You are literally trying to make sure it absorbs the water, becomes malleable. This doesn't take long, sadly. Like I said, tweezers in this thing as your friend. Yep. And I know why I'm like a little. Not like if I don't have tweezers. This has gotten malleable. Alright. You can see this, but I can actually move it from here and. So like I said, tweezers are preferred, so you can actually hold model with something and Transfer. Decal. Okay. So leave the spot wet where your decal is at. That way you can maneuver it like so and push it into place. I am double verifying my spot. Verify has been made. Not even. Lightly dab with Q-tip to wipe away excess. And there's your first decal. Okay. That's once. I have another. I have that side. And you are trying to make it match to the percentage. So I'm gonna let this dry now. It's gonna take a while because I was moving this around with my Q-tips, so we know there's still some water underneath it. That side. Okay, I need to find something a little more shallow than this because this is good for big stickers or something I can grip with the device I do not have. So, huh. Experimentation. Shallow thing I got is a pair of glasses. This is working. That's a sadder fact, I could say. Oh, if this camera sees it, there's the one still floating in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm missing the number because the numbers mean the same thing. You see that number move, you would have pretty much knowledge that this is good to go. Okay, yeah, it's good to go. One came off. Cool. Get a little water in this spot. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I need my phone light. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Are you kidding me? Did I just lose a decal? Oh. Oh, come on. Why? Why? It's not good. I should be able to find it. And land chance, this is when someone has bad luck. Man. And great. I lost a piece of paper. Well, this is great. Until I can find it. Okay, so don't know where the paper went. That irks me that I lost one bit of the paper. But I'm not continuing with these other decals until I get this. This video is going to be paused again for a while. All right, so once it's dry, so he's dry, we go to this guy, Mr. Hobby Setter. Mr. Hobby Setter. Okay. So once it's good dry, you get your setter, and you just gently brush it on, and that is it. Nothing else. Just make sure you don't have excess of liquid on it, because the setter. Yeah. I'll let this be. The setter's going to let that cure, and the decal's going to be stuck on that now, and it's sealed without coming off or wearing down. So yeah. Now, excuse me. I'm on a hunt for. If I find that paper, it's getting put on the head. If not, oh well. Now I'm on the hunt for tweezers, so I can do this fully. So. Alright, here, I had to retake this video because my first attempt at this was really bad. Showing how you guys apply decals. So first off, we already sealed them all as we stated. We are now going to take my scissors. Pretty much turn down flipper scissors, or you got a pro scissors will work as well. You're going to cut this out as much as you can. I'm trying to keep everything in the video for you guys. We're going to do it to this guy. So, I'm going to put my decals over here. I have a little water dish right here. I'm using my other mug. So, let's go this back. So, right here's the water dish I filled up very lightly. Because that's all that's needed for this. And they're all we'll need. So, I'll check some in because it's supposed to go right. Ooh, how's looking at that picture? Decals, you literally have to wear your thing, so it goes to go right here in that corner. Okay, let me flip it to the other side. Okay, yes, there's one on each side. I will do this. This is 23, 24. Alright. Oh man, come on. Oh, sorry. I just had it. Oh god. I did not. Nope. Oh, it would have been the thing. You would have bit me. Oh man. Tweezers. Okay. Salt water. So it's better to use shallow water for this since it helps. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, shallow water is better for this because you don't have to dig for these things because they can actually sink. So, scoot over. Get in here someplace I can grab. I think it's a good wall for these things to go. I'm not like that's how it's looking. Shoot. Please print correctly. So these little guys are going to attach right there. Your manual has all your layouts and it tells you where to place it. So this guy is very important because it tells you where each of these guys go. I did earlier with his torso. Haha. Come on. Come on. Come on. Getter is the cube. Goes right here. So, this guy. There we go. Straight out. So this goes. Limit decals, they're all about accuracy. Looks like that guy's right on this side. Flip. Actually, won't flip because I won't get that coming out until it dries. Look at this guy. Another tool you can use, really thin paintbrush, you dab with water. So this guy next to stick is you use it to maneuver around and push. Clay?
No. Me getting done talking with my sister.
Oh, I use this to dab away some things. Ta-da!
Working on the decals.
Yeah, so you're being recorded. Ta-da! And that's all we need to do to get decals. Once these guys dry, you'll put a setter on. Minus Mr. Marker, Mr. Maker. And it does a cool thing because these are now adhered to the model. You don't have to worry about them getting rubbed off or anything. Multiple coats can be done. Haha. That's it. Alright everyone, so few little snippets for this video. One, I did get done with the new Gundam Verkai decals that we started this video. I think why this took forever for me to produce on the YouTube. So pretty much when I got done with the Verkai, the actual brick and mortar shop opened up. So right now in the shop has all the new Gundams you saw me make in the previous videos, plus the Verkai fully decaled. But you people on YouTube are not going to be without seeing it. I actually took pictures prior to sending it to the shop, so I can actually show you guys what it looks like fully done. So yeah, I know this is really different from my other videos where I usually show you the completed kit right here, talk about things. If you have any questions about water slide decals after this video is posted, please contact me. And then in the video, you guys will see the Gundam new Verkai kit, full display with pictures that I took. Hopefully, you'll like how I help the guide team as well. But yeah, I showed you how to use how to do water slide decals with tweezers, simple scraper. I also had to seal it and use softener to go around. Now there's many other decals out there. There's a decal one of our club mates told us about called metal decals. These are actually metal. They're like really thin tidbits of metal that's bendable. I'll be doing research on that later and trying out one time. He said there's a light issue with it, but we'll get to that. So, by the way, telling this video marks the end of videos doing what Snap kits and Gundam kits and everything else. There's still more tutorials coming up that I'm going to do for you guys. So let me show you what our next tutorial is going to be. Because I just started with Gundams. Snap kits in general, literally. Next time, it starts the more advanced stuff. Glue kits. And this glue kit will go from building this model glue kit, the P50, to going down to painting. And from there, it comes nothing but custom jobs and mods. The paint part is going to probably be multiple uses. I'm going to paint this guy. I'll show you the paints I will use on him and how I want to make him pop. I'm also going to do stuff like the Gundam marker system, airbrushing, hand brushing. All that stuff is going to be done in that video. Thank you for watching the video. I am very sorry this took so long to get on the YouTube, and I'm sorry the new Gundam's not here in the feed and the finished product. Stay tuned to credits, because the new Gundam's at the end of it. Bye.